Bonjour, I'm Renee. I'm Louise's younger sister, and you could see here on this photograph, it's Louise is the one on that you see reaching out to this little baby, and it's me, the baby. So Louise at that time is she has to be 5 years old. And I chose this photograph because Louise was remarkable how she lived in the world of children and animals. And this picture is for me really, it expresses it. So Louise was always at ease with children. They loved her. She loved children. They were in the same world and they had fun. Animals would follow her when she would go on vacation. All the stray cats and the stray dogs would say, whether it was in Spain or in the south of France, and they would say, "Ah, Louise is here, so let's go and get food." So what I chose to talk about, well, first I want to say thank you, Dawn, for doing this celebration of Louise's spirit. You see here on the picture, that was the photograph that was taken in 2000 when she came to visit in Germany. I was with my friend and we were in Germany. Louise came from England. We had a great time. So thank you, Dawn, for doing this celebration of Louise's spirit. And what I chose to talk about is to celebrate Louise's powerful imagination. So now you have to imagine Louise is about 14 years old, and she would go to cinemas very, very often. And because it was a small town, they knew her, they would just let her go. She was too young, but they just let her go. So when she would come back, and we were at the time sleeping 3 in the room, my sister and I had to be awake. We had to stay awake because Louise would then tell us the story of the film, frame by frame, with all the details. I'm sure it lasted about 2 hours. It must have been a show from 9 to 11 at night. And I would really see those films. It's amazing how much I remember that. And at that time, Louise, as a teenager, was in love with Cary Grant. So I think I've seen all the films of Cary Grant through Louise's imagination. Another thing that I thought of mentioning about Louise's powerful imagination. A few years ago, she told me that when she was about 20, she decided that she had to stop driving because she would forget that she was the driver, because she would just go in her mind and in all of her stories. So that's when she stopped driving. And I think it is this powerful imagination that she had, this world of fantasy. That's how she kept her joie de vivre so intense and so alive. It was really wonderful. And thank you, Dawn. Thank you, everybody, for being together. I'm joining you right now with this video to celebrate the beauty and the joie de vivre that Louise had. I think, I wanted to come back to this picture very quickly. This is here the same. Louise is 4, and they are playing cards. And I like that the expression in her face, Louise happy. She made sure all her life to meet people that were happy and be happy with children, be happy with animals. Thank you so much, and au revoir.